All right, so 10 food business ideas that you could get launched in 2025. And I'm going to explain in detail how those insurance coverages actually work with each one, depending on if you're opening a bakery from home, a food truck, or a mobile food business. We're going to dive into a variety of food businesses and explain this insurance concept. All right, so we'd like to give a huge thank you to Next Insurance for sponsoring today's video. Now, whether you're running a food truck, selling baked goods from home, or even launching your own catering business, Next Insurance makes it fast and easy to get the coverage you need all online in literally just minutes. Now, their policies, well, they're actually built specifically for small businesses like yours, and with affordable pricing and flexible plans. Thanks again to Next Insurance for supporting. Now, of course, in 2025, you can start a food business with very few ingredients and a solid plan, but if you forget to protect it, that's one of the biggest mistakes that food entrepreneurs make. They can lose their entire business before they even get it up and running. So welcome to Marketing Food Online. It's Damian Roberti. You definitely want to hit that subscribe button. If you're a food entrepreneur, that's what we're about all the time. So today, I'm actually going to walk you through these 10 food business ideas that are super, super hot right now and very trendy, and the exact insurance coverages that you'll need to protect them and you from any type of lawsuits. All right, so the first one is home-based bakery. These are hugely popular, and it's a great side hustle for you to create an extra few hundred or even a couple $1,000s a month. So, you're getting to selling cookies, you got your cupcakes up and running, your celebration cakes from home. Sounds simple enough, right? But if a customer actually gets sick, guys, or even accidentally sell in a mislabeled allergen, and you're responsible for that, yes, that's something that you're going to be caught up in. And if you don't have the right insurance, that's going to be a problem. Now, one thing the Next Insurance actually offers is product liability coverage designed for bakers, by the way. So even if you're working from your home kitchen, your business is protected like a pro bakery. One click and you're covered and you're done. All right, so number 2, farmers market food vendor. This is another great way to, again, make a few $1,000s, even a few hundred every single month, every single weekend. So selling like tamales, a sourdough bread, or even jam at your local market sounds profitable, and it is, but most markets actually require insurance up front, even just to apply to be part of the farmers markets. Now, another thing you want to keep in mind is that with Next, you can instantly download a certificate of insurance. It's known as a COI, and email it to any market manager with absolutely no hassle. Bonus, Next policies are actually tailored for small vendors like yourself, and you're not overpaying for coverages that you actually don't need. Something else that you want to keep in mind, a lot of food entrepreneurs overpay for their policies. Number 3 is, of course, food truck businesses. If you want to launch a food truck business, let me tell you, a food truck isn't just a truck. It's a kitchen on wheels. And if someone actually trips outside your serving window, if a fryer catches fire, or even if a team member gets burnt, guess what? You're liable for that. And making sure that you have the right policies and the right coverage for the food truck is something that's paramount. Next Insurance actually offers multi-policy bundles actually built for food trucks, covering everything from the equipment, covering to your vehicle, your liability, all in one easy to manage dashboard, by the way, that you can even add additional insurers for different events, because guess what? Every event you go to, most of them will require you to add them to your insurance policy. So number 4, bottled sauce or even a spice business. These are hugely popular, especially if you're doing barbecue. If you're selling bottled barbecue sauce or your own recipe of spice blends, if something actually goes wrong, let's say even glass in a jar, or incorrectly labeling an allergic reaction from a customer, you can actually face a lawsuit. And again, your specific business needs a specific policy with specific underwriting. So Next Insurance actually gives you the product liability coverages that meets even like Amazon or even Shopify's requirements. And that means fewer roadblocks for you when you start to scale your business, because you will be covered with that policy. Number 5, catering businesses. Yes, there's a lot of people, believe it or not, doing this from home. And in some cases, you can do that from home. But catering sounds glamorous. I know it probably does, until your van actually ends up breaking down or on the way to an event, or someone slips and spills a drink at a wedding. Well, guess what? That's where you are going to be liable for. Now, of course, Next Insurance actually offers commercial auto coverage. I'm not sure if you knew that or not, but when you've got a catering business, you do have vehicles. They also offer general liability and even workers' compensation if you hire a small team to work with you. All customizable, by the way, and all in one place. That's one of the great things about Next Insurance when you are running a catering business. Now, number 6 is hugely popular as well. It's pop-up kitchens and even ghost kitchens. Yes, ghost kitchens are making a comeback. Now, if you've got no dining room, well, it's not a problem. Ghost kitchens are booming, but you're still cooking for the public. What if you have a third-party app driver, let's say, that gets hurt on your property, or your power goes out and it ruins a full night of orders? Guess what? Next actually has policies for shared kitchens, cloud kitchens, and even pop-ups. And it covers even off-site prep, even with events or even your equipment. Now, even if you don't have a storefront, that's not a problem. They have specific insurance policies tailored for ghost kitchens. Now, number 7, a coffee stand or even a mobile espresso cart. These are becoming hugely popular in inner city areas and most metropolitan areas. Now, things like hot liquids, by the way, or even sharp machines and crowds, well, that's the daily life of course, a coffee cart. And if your cart is at a farmer's market or on private property, guess what? You need to actually show proof of insurance anyways. Next, makes it easier to actually cover a cart, the gear, and your operations without getting stuck in a complex restaurant level policy. So if you've got simple coffee cart, Next has you covered as well. The next business lineup is number 8, snack food brand. This could be e-commerce, even if you're looking to get into wholesale. Now, it could be anything from granola, you can do popcorn, even trail mixes, but packaged snacks, believe it or not, carry risk, especially when they're mass produced. Now, you want to think of things that could pop up like contamination, labeling errors, or if someone choking on packaging, that's going to be something that could be potentially a lawsuit for you. Now, the cool thing is, Next gives you a coverage for consumer products as well, plus the flexibility of adding new flavors or new products to the line or sales platforms to your policy as it grows, makes it much simpler when you work with Next. Now, number 9, meal prep delivery business. This is something that a lot of side hustles start from home and end up scaling into a commercial kitchen. Now, meal prep is a huge one that's on fire right now, but it comes with time-sensitive risks. Things like spoiled food, you have bad handling, or even late deliveries can get expensive fast, and you'll lose out on that. But the risk is there for you to get sued. Now, Next also lets you customize a plan for your in-house meal prep with delivery, protecting you from potential spoilage claims or even foodborne illnesses and even delivery mishaps. Definitely another way that Next offers insurance for those food entrepreneurs. Last but not least, online food businesses like Amazon, Etsy, or even your own website. So guess what? If you're planning on shipping those cookies, seasonings, or even sweets from your home kitchen or even a commercial kitchen, that's great. But if anything goes wrong in the shipping process, someone gets sick from your product, guess what? Your company is actually liable for that. Now, how does Next come into play with this? Well, Next actually insurance offers e-commerce ready coverage. This is something that's including the kind required by, let's say, Amazon, Etsy, or even eBay sellers. And it's one of the easiest ways you can level up and go legitimate and get your business covered. So these are 10 specific things I wanted to bring to your attention, 10 different food businesses and the types of insurance policies that you're going to need. Now, the one thing I love is exactly how Next Insurance doesn't treat food businesses like a one-size-fits-all operation. You pick what you actually need, guys. Nothing more and nothing less. There's also no long forms, no weird phone calls, just you, your business, and a simple way to protect it. So with these 10, I definitely give you a good understanding, a good footing understanding how you actually need your coverage. So check the link down below. And if you've got any other information about this, let us know. And in the comments section, I also added an additional link there too. Makes it super easy. You can go online and get a quote and figure it out for your food business.